Okay, so this is Fourier series, alright, and just like I said, to take you through Fourier series. It's never a big deal, so let's get started. Fourier series of a function is defined on the interval negative p to p, and it is given by, there's a formula for it, so let me write it so that you can have a look at it. Let me write the definition as well as the formula. Okay, so there's a definition. The Fourier series of a function, which is f, defined on the interval negative pp, is given by f of x is equal to a naught over 2 plus algebraic sum blah 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 a subscript n cos n pi x, all divided by p plus bn sine n pi x over p. So this is actually the formula, the general formula for a Fourier series. Okay, so in order to find a Fourier series, or expand an f of x, which is a Fourier series, you are going to find for a naught, a subscript n, and b subscript n. So we are going to use this formula according to, or you based on the question that will be given, to use the classical formula, and then you find the a naught, a subscript n, b subscript n. Then after getting them, you come and plug them into the general formula. So a naught, a subscript n, b subscript n, you come and put them inside, and then you are good to go. Alright, so let's solve one example so that you can actually know how things are really done, how it is being solved when a question is given. Okay, so let me clean out the spaces here so that I write the question. Okay, so there is a question just like you see there. So we have to expand the function here. Alright, so expanding this function, we can see this thing that you see here is the interval. There is also an interval. So when it happens to occur in this interval, the function becomes 0, and when it occurs to at this or within this interval, the function becomes this. Please, you get me right? Okay, now let's get started. So solution. So now in the general formula, you see it was happening in, there is a what do we call it? That is the interval. The interval was p to negative p. I don't know if you took note of it. If you didn't take note of it, then go back and check it. The interval was p minus p. You get it right? So we know that the formula is so we know that the formula consists of 3 parts, right? It has three three identities inside that we need to find. That are the a naught, the a subscript n, and the b subscript n. So we are going to find this. So if a question is being given like this, your main focus is going to be on these 3. So we first of all are going to solve these 3, and after getting them, we put them into the general formula, then we simplify it, and we are good to go. You get me? So without wasting much time, let's take the a naught and deal with it. So taking the a naught, I hope you remember the formula. The formula for the a naught is 1 over p integral of p minus p f of x dx. Okay, but you know something, our p here is actually pi, because if you look at this particular interval, the interval actually starts from here and ends here. Okay, it actually starts from here and ends here. So these are the 2 intervals. Therefore our p, let p, okay, becomes pi. Please, you get it? Alright, if our p is equal to pi, then we are going to put it into the formula here. So it's going to be 1 over p integral of p, instead of p, we are going to put pi. So wherever we see p, we put pi. Okay, so it's going to be 1 over pi. Then here is going to be pi minus pi and f of x dx. Okay, so now what you are going to do is that, you see the function here, there are two functions, and these two functions occur at different intervals but within the original interval. Okay, so since they are occurring at the same interval, therefore we add the two functions. Please, you get me? So this is how it is going to be. So it's going to be 1 over pi. So let's take the first interval, that is from negative pi to 0, and at that interval, or within that interval, so let me bring this bracket here. So within that interval, the function is 0. Okay, so 0 dx. Then we come to the next interval, so we add. So the next interval too is what? From 0 to pi. So from 0 to pi, and that our function is what? X negative pi negative x, so pi negative x. Then we have our dx. Okay, then we close the bracket. So this is what you're going to get for the a naught. But we are not done. We are going to simplify it further to its simplest form, and after getting the answer for that, then we can proceed and solve for the a subscript n. You get me? So let's solve the a naught here, or let's simplify this particular thing here. So we have 1 over pi bracket open. So looking at this, we know that whenever we integrate 0, the answer is 0. Therefore 0 times any number is 0. So here automatically becomes 0. So now we are going to focus on this. Alright, so focusing on this, you see the dx here means that we are integrating this with respect to x. Therefore the pi is going to be treated as a constant. Alright, and you know that if you integrate a constant, it is x. If you integrate a constant, it is x. Or if you integrate a constant, you add the function with respect to which you are integrating. So pi like this, if we are to integrate pi, it's going to be pi times x, that is pi x. Okay, then let's integrate our x. So integrating the x, 8 of power 1. So we add 1 to the power, then the result, we divide the x by the result. So adding 1 to the power becomes x squared. Then we divide it by the result, which is the 2. Okay, and that's what you're going to get. Then we don't forget the limit. So we have our pi and 0. So having this, we are going to put the upper limit into it, then we subtract it by putting the 0 into the same function. So we don't forget our 1 over pi bracket opened. So wherever we see x, we're going to put pi there. So it's going to be pi times pi. Okay, then minus, so this is x squared, so it's going to be pi squared, as you can see, all divided by 2. Okay, then minus, we're going to put 0 here. So putting 0 here, everything here is 0. The same 0 here, and here also tend to 0. So everything is 0 over there. Okay, so now let's concentrate on this. So 1 over pi, then the bracket open. So pi multiplying pi becomes what? Pi squared. Alright, then minus pi squared over 2. Alright, so now let's expand the bracket by multiplying the 1 over pi outside the bracket by everything inside the bracket. So multiplying this, So it means that it's going to be pi squared divided by pi, and pi squared divided by pi, the denominator cancels out one of the numerators, which is the pi squared, so it will be left with pi. So here we'll be left with pi, and then minus this one to cancels out one of this, so it becomes pi divided by 2. Alright, so here pi minus pi divided by 2 is obviously pi divided by 2. Okay, so this is what you're going to get for our A naught. So our A naught is actually equal to pi divided by 2. Now let's proceed finding the A subscript n. Okay, let's proceed in finding that. Then we continue to find the B subscript n. After getting that, we put it into our final formula, or our general formula. Okay, so let's proceed with the A subscript n.